Here as we get ready to get underway.
All right, field comes up to speed now. Out of turn number 4, Chris Steele and Adam Murphy leading it in. And we've still got lights on one of the trucks here in the infield.
So I don't know if that's going to slow some trucks down. We got a truck with the caution lights on, as Clinton has mentioned. Some drivers, I think, slowing down from it, but now that the caution has come out now on the track, we might get a restart here. Well, we do have the 117 actually of Derek Breeden around in turn 2, Clinton. As we get ready to go back green flag racing.
The green flag comes down. Chris Steele and Adam Murphy take the field into the first turn. Murphy pushes up high. That opens the door for Steele in the 80. But Murphy jumps back as Steele bobbles a bit on the bottom of 2.
Murphy taking him into turns 1 and 2, but Steele jumps right back down underneath them. The 67 of Brubaker now moving along with them on the bottom of the track. The G-force of Sharp as well as the 15 now battling out for 4th and 5th.
Steele leading Rick Brubaker, then the 25 of Adam Murphy. 15 is Adam Leslie, then the G-force of Justin Sharp, and it's Adam Murphy and Brubaker battling for 2nd now.
So as they make their way around, the 80 of Steele out in front of the 67 of Brubaker, the 15 of Leslie in the 3rd place. The 25 finds himself back to 4th, and in 5th place is the G-force of Justin Sharp.
Adam Leslie moves the 15L into 3rd position now. Sean Slider right up the back bumper. He's currently in 6th of the G-force and Adam Murphy machines. But here comes Curran around the outside in that 22.
So Chris Steele had a great heat run here, able to pass the leader in the heat on the final turn. Finds the 67 of Brubaker in the battle with him, because after that they're basically running away from the rest of the field.
Adam Murphy had trouble in the 25. He faded to the top part of the speedway and lost 6 positions. All the way back behind the Corey Howe, number 33, Chris Steele in the 80, 67 of Rick Brubaker. Fighting out for the lead. Brubaker giving Steele some trouble, and we got Jordan Curran facing the wrong way on here, the number 5.
So as a Brubaker and the 80 of Steele started getting a battle going there for.
Well, Jim, we get set to go here. Brubaker on the inside. Steele will choose the top. Adam Leslie and Justin Sharp. And most of these top runners have hit all the tour events for these guys, meaning Humberstone, Oshwegan, Ransomville, outside of the normal Merrittville home track. So Steele leading Brubaker, now Justin Sharp in 3rd, James Curran and Adam Leslie battle for 4th.
So Curran trying to look on that outside for some bite. He splits Leslie and trying to get by the 4 G-force of Sharp as they head into turns 1 and 2. Brubaker still not able to gain on that 80 of Steele. Steele having that extra grip as they come over the turns.
With Brubaker working on the inside, has a bit shorter way around Humberstone's surface here, but Steele able to keep the revs up in that motorcycle engine-powered car that he's got running so well here so far in 2006. This kid's been almost unbeatable.
Sean Slater to 71, he was looking to the outside, trying to find some bite there, nothing going. Moves back down on the inside as the 80 of Steele's able to maintain his lead over the 67 of Brubaker. Brubaker always able to close in the middle of turns 1 and 2, but as they head down the back straightaway, Steele always able to pull away.
Sharp in 3rd in the G-force, James Curran and Adam Leslie. Sean Slater, Andy Tolman, Graham McKay, Corey Howe. Still all right there near the top 10. And it is still Rick Brubaker not letting Chris Steele get too far away just yet.
So Brubaker, as I mentioned, always sliding down hard in turns 1 and 2. See if he'll try to find himself a new line. He gets himself around and clips the wall in turn 3. That's the 67 of Brubaker.
Well, that's going to put Justin Sharp to 2nd, James Curran to 3rd, Adam Leslie and Sean Slater in the top 5. Rick Brubaker will attempt to drive the 67 off. Heavy contact with the inside retaining wall. I do, if he can have anything for Steele here, he's going to be right up. Knows Chris Steele, one of the top competitors here, and one of the guys he's going to have to beat if he is going to be on the top of the podium here tonight.
So Sadia Steele able to still stay ahead of the G-Force of Sharp after Sharp moving up to second after Brubaker kissing that wall there just one lap ago. The 22 now, he's trying to swing his way around in the inside as they head down the front straightaway. They're just 3 to go.
James Curran on the inside of Justin Sharp, and they will race together off of turn number 2 and separate out now. We got problems with Bob Breeden in the 116.
So the 116 coming to a stop just on the top side of turn 4.
They used the exact same move he did last restart to get away from Justin Sharp, but he doesn't get away very far. Justin Sharp actually gains some momentum into the first turn. James Curran in third. Sean Slater now getting up on the inside of Adam Leslie, and he'll challenge for fourth in that blue 71.
So Chris Steele always able to pull away from the rest of the cars as he makes his way out of turns 1 and 2, finding that extra grip. Sharp basically following the same line as Steele is, but that's allowing the 22 to close in alongside him. That's James Curran. Curran now in third place as our leaders head to you, Clinton, in turn 3.
Steele now to about a 6th car length lead over Justin Sharp and James Curran. We're working down. 6 laps to go now for Chris Steele. Best battle out there for fourth with Sean Slater and Adam Leslie.
Slater on the inside of the 15 to Leslie. Slides a little high. Leslie and Slater pounding it out side by side as they head into turns 3 and 4. Our leader Chris Steele brings him around and down the front straightaway. 15 laps completed, 5 to go.
Still glued together for fourth is Sean Slater and Adam Leslie. In behind them, Andy Tolman waiting for a slip-up from either one of them. Still the top 3 are Chris Steele, Justin Sharp, and James Curran.
So Chris Steele brings him around and comfortably now ahead of the G-Force of Justin Sharp, about a 10 dwarf car length lead. The 22 of Curran still sitting and maintaining third. Slater and the 15 still battling out. But here comes the 18 of Tolman now on the inside of the 71 of Sean Slater.
In behind them, Brubaker trying to work his way back up in the 67 after his mishap. We got caution on the Speedway now.
And the Tolman in the 18 right behind you, Clinton up against the wall in turn 4.
14 buses. They have actually heats and everything, so that's what we'll be working up to around here as more and more guys get involved. Coming down now, green flag is out for the 80 of Chris Steele with Justin Sharp and James Curran. Adam Leslie and Sean Slater the top 5. 2.5 laps to finish it up here, Jim.
So Chris Steele still able to maintain his lead over the G-Force of Justin Sharp. Sharp though looking on the inside as the 80 of Steele pushes up a little high. Sharp able to close right in on him with 2 laps to go.
Justin Sharp on the inside but got down in the sticky stuff. Basically put the brakes on him and pulled him away from Chris Steele. Let's see what Sharp can do in the turn 3. Takes it extreme along the low part, on the bottom to the white flag.
White flag who started where it is, and Sharp about 6 dwarf car lengths behind the 80 of Chris Steele. Steele, I think, will be able to hold him off as he goes down the back straightaway and heads to Clinton in turns 3 and 4.
One final shot at it for Justin Sharp in the G-Force, but he's going to be relegated a second. But that should be a good run for Justin Sharp over James Curran and Adam Leslie. Sean Slater the top 5. Brubaker back into it for 6th.
So as I sit here with all our racing kids, we got a young Bleach here. As mentioned, we got Donnie Lassard's daughter sitting here, as well as Rob Overholtz. So here I'll give you his kids, since it's all kids.